Hi everyone. I am an extremely responsible. Oh, I forgot to change the. I. Oops, I did not change the title correctly. God. I forgot to. Somehow I forgot to. I changed the typo in the title, but I did not change the title itself. Okay. Boom. All right. Welcome everyone to Stratosphere number 18. I am an extremely responsible tournament staff member who is totally not playing a rhythm game right before this. Nope, not me. Totally not. Definitely not me. But I did have enough time, I think, as long as this did save, to set this up. The first match of the day is going to be First Flight, also known as Fire Night Souls, versus Mirai, also known as Myrass X. Both these people pretty prevalent in the Tetris community, Tetrio community. So this should be fun. Stream updates. We are live for number 18. Alright. But yeah, I don't know if they're here. I should check. I need to check if this is, this counts as top 8 or not. No, this does not count, technically. There's like a qualifier, so yeah, in theory this should be like... Alright, we're gonna go into warm-up now. I'm kind of juggling a few things right now, but it's okay. Let me quickly... Right, okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Into Stratosphere number 18. First match of the day, first warm-up. It's time to game. Starting out. Both players, vibing. I am not warmed up for commentary. What I do know is that First Flight is warming up with this huge 5-4 stack. Good damage, actually. 134 APM. That is pretty crazy. That's wild. Okay. Yeah, without further ado, here we go. 7. Let's go. Yeah, we're gaming. Gaming here in Stratosphere. First Light was definitely looking for a PC there. I think she knows her blitz. Good multiplier. Love to see it. Ooh, this is gonna be a little rough for Myrax actually. I should just say Maya. Maya and Fire Night. I need to First Flight for Maya and first. I don't know. I'm trying to like find a good way to use shorthand here. But yeah, we're gonna see. Ooh, a good spike from Maya here. Gonna just stack up a 3-6 now. Building up, going down. Ooh, but big counter from First Flight there to seal it. Love to see it. Mimi could work? Yeah, I don't know. Maya is good. Okay. Have word from Maya herself, who by the way is now confirmed to be listening to commentary while playing, which is crazy. It's always like a big like, hey, if you're really wanting to win in focus, like don't do that. But also if you want to have fun, it's not like we can stop you or anything. Yeah, go ahead. Classic. Love the 9-0. Thing is, it's not like like a blazing fast like 3 PPS 9-0, which, and 9-0 isn't good, so it unfortunately doesn't do that much. Ooh, these hesitations are a little rough. First Flight's going to set up like a very clean mid-board conversion here. The height difference is just right for her to keep going. Though, misdrop there means she has to break out of that back-to-back chain. Maya is alright for now. And also the counter spike is going to come in. And First Flight, unfortunately, with that misdrop. Yeah, Maya does take it. It looks like there's going to be very interesting center stack here, but Maya, with the T-piece misdrop, going to resolve it into a donation just in time to kind of cancel, but still so much pressure coming out from First Flight there. Okay, going into PCO there from Maya. PCO from First Flight to counter. Fire Knight Souls does know the second PC route. I wonder if there's a DPC here. I know there's like a TKI looking DPC. Wonder if she was looking for it, but unfortunately does not have it. Just gonna go straight into mid-game. Very interesting series of skims. Maya with perfect height difference here. Love to see it. Ooh, but still an unfortunate stack to get out of, and First Flight bring it to 4-1. Alright. Got ourselves some stacking here. Some of the stacking of all time. They're just, yeah, solid, like, mid-game style, just a freestyle center wall stacking. Maya is at the top of her board, though. Oh no, that O misdrop is really bad at that specific point. Dang. First Flight going to bring it to 5-1 here. Rough, but... Oh no, the S misdrop. Oh. Oh, but that's actually a really good multiplier out of it into an 18. Really nice combo. First Flight, however, has garbage access basically straight away. So yeah, very, very neutral game again. Building a C-spin though on First Flight's side. Going to need another piece to create a kick for the T. Does get it into a bit of a 4-white at the end there. And Maya with an unfortunate misdrop. 6-1. Need just a bit more to get out of this. Ooh, First Flight with a misdrop here. Maya staying solid. Gonna start with some solid, like, efficient conversions here at the bottom of her board. First Flight getting ready to kind of send back, though. Good spike. But it mainly gets canceled out here. Ooh, First Flight finding the perfect multiplier continuation, but Maya doesn't take that lying down. Gonna need a little more there, and that misdrop is going to do it. Very nicely done. Yeah, the misdrop there, like, man. Any misdrop in that situation pretty much spells the end if you're playing against someone with, like, such a speed advantage. Yeah, Maya does move on, just in loser side. And Fire Knight Souls moves on to top 8. Oh, I don't have... I should have, like, set up the bracket, huh? Hang on. Let me put up the bracket. So that was 7-1 for... I can like throw this into challenge as well. 7-1 for Fire Knight. Alright, let me get this. Let me get like a... Oh. I have to like... Ah, man. I feel like there's like something I could add to my like production software that would make my life so much easier, but I'm so lazy. Shoutouts to being lazy. Osmo. Hope that's the right game name. And then it's like a triple. Okay, so then it's like. Okay, there we go. That should be as close of an approximation I can get to how Curse the Challenge looks with the 5-person bracket, but this is what top 8, quote-unquote, looks like now. I believe that's correct. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that should be great. So yeah. So that means I believe our next match, I should be able to pull it up because we're just in top 8. We're just gonna have a full schedule here. Let me get this up straight away. Okay, give me a moment. I'm entering the things into the thing. It should be easier as it goes on though, because it should like autocorrect and stuff. Okay. Right, so next up we should have... Hopefully that's saved. Yep, Maas and Cosmos. C2, C3. That is a very large gap between C2 and C3. Like, C3, I feel like I could maybe go even with NTL, and then C2 would just absolutely decimate me. Okay. I'll check for warm-up anyways, and I think we'll get right into things as soon as possible. Uh-huh. I love being lazy, so true. So true. Well, as in, like, I'm the exact same. I feel like I'm very, very lazy on a lot of stuff I need to do, but anyways. I lose anyway, damn. No warm-up. We just go into it. Okay. We're just going straight into the set now, because neither player wanted warm-up. We're just playing the game now, and for now, looks like Cosmos trying for the Fonzie PC does not have the RNG. Pretty small chance. The only reason why it's like so good is because like if you do it, you're just even if you fail it, which you will fail it more than like most setups. I mean, you're just gonna you still have a clean board to convert off of. It's not like it ruins your board for a chance at PC. Still a very fine board to play off of, and yeah, we'll be seeing that here for now. Nice little conversion there. Maas going for the STSD. This is a little greedy, yeah, definitely. Cosmos is actually able to punish really, really well. First game on the board for Cosmos. Oh no, for Cosmos with a bunch of misdrops. Maas playing a bit of a waiting game here. Into Gamashiro. Both players kind of a similar state. Like a little bit of self-built stack on top of a clean well. Both kind of cancel out, though Mayas receives a little more cheese. Oh wait, did Mayas like pause in game to write that message in chat? Wait, that's actually kind of funny. I respect it. A solid 6-3 from Mayas though, looking to back-to-back there. 1-1. Right, SDPC from Mayas going for the like floating situation that I see sometimes into the 5-4. Cosmos with the counter spike though, right as Mayas misdrops a little bit, but unfortunately can't quite convert enough here. And Mayas is going to counter spike with all that clean, but Cosmos has a decent cancel. It's still not enough. Mayas is gonna take it yet again. That Cosmos going for a 4-wide. Oh no! Oh god. Cosmos is gonna need like a Vince HD type down stack right now, and it's just not going to exist, unfortunately. Those misdrops are just a little too much. That is very, very unfortunate, but still got quite a few more rounds to go, especially because of the first 11. Mayas going for extended SDPC spin here. Or just a straight up like normal extension. No spin, but still a ton of damage, and yeah, Mayas is going to have to follow up to that. 1-4. Honestly though, I definitely would have gotten swept personally by now, so I think like taking a game is pretty darn good. Cosmos going for the 4-wide. Does have the conversion, but Mayas has just, by existing, exerts enough pressure to just cancel it out, even with that huge multiplier. The TST? Wait, no, what? This tower! I'm sorry, I will compose myself, but Mayas sure as hell isn't composing themselves right now with this stupid TST tower. What was that? Dude, I can't with this guy, man. That's crazy. And Mayas does the Fonzie on the right side, going to get the PC. Cosmos isn't far behind with a super clean stack, though. Could get a decent conversion with enough planning. Just playing it safe, though. And Mayas with the multiplier. Cosmos is not going to get down at all. But Cosmos does actually have a way to get down still a little bit more. Good multiplier to kind of protect themselves, but Mayas' pressure is just not going to stop. Even with those misdrops at the very end, it was still enough. 1-6. Alright, looking like an SDPC round. Mayas doing a very interesting continuation with the, like, S-prop, I guess. Never seen that before because it's a little... I assume that was like a misdrop or something. They looked very, very risky. Here's the thing. Mayas, like, went for, like, a T-spin on top of, like, a perfectly, like... It would have been, like, a 4 tall, like, thing. So, like, counting the four for like a T-spin, I typically wouldn't advise, but if you have the speed, like Mayas here, it will just work out. Is the thing, right? Like, you have a lot more room to breathe if you're just better than your opponent. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But Cosmos is doing pretty darn well for themselves, honestly. Like, they're definitely surviving for far longer than I think the average player would. Oh shoot! Oh no, not quite a PC. I thought Cosmos had it for a second, but no, I can't read, so it's fine. It's alright though. Cosmos does have a board to work off of. Mayus, however, also just has a super clean board that I kind of just jinxed with that, like, singular statement. The board just kind of shifted. And Mayus with the mid-game color player, one line away from a PC, unfortunate, but this is still just, again, super clean. Mayus is probably looking to end it now. Like, just gotta get in that right position to just send as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Mayus is gonna get to 1-8 there. And we're going to see an SDPC extension from Mayus. But Cosmos going for the PC, probably the correct option here. Mayus doesn't have that much room, and Mayus greeting really a ton, but barely surviving. Cosmos doesn't send off the remainder of what they have, maybe trying to time, but Mayus, that just gave Mayus the time they need to get out of this unfortunate situation for them, but, well, now no longer unfortunate, because they're basically out completely here. Yeah, and now Mayus is in a prime spot to start pressuring, start building up some clean T-spins here. Love to see it. Love to see, like, the X-rank height difference knowledge. And, like, Cosmos is going to be able to downstack some of it, but at some point Mayus is going to out-pressure. Petrio Multiplier does kind of help with that, though. Like Cosmos is able to squeeze a bit more out of what they could have, but Mayus is still going to spike so much with that back-to-back multiplier. If it's just left unchecked, you're gone, right? And, like, the bigger, like, the rank gap is, the harder it is to check that difference, if that makes sense. Like, probably doesn't make sense, but anyways, Mayus with a little bit of a misdrop, but just converts it with back-to-back into just still such a powerful pressure sequence here. It just doesn't end. But Mayus now actually building into a bit of a weird situation, going to just use a bit of skims to get out of it. No big deal, just a little bit of a stop to that pressure for a second. Going to build an STSD now. Good donation. And Mayus going really nicely there into 110. Onto match point here. That, like, donation was so cool. And they were about to build another one, too. So that would have been really nice. But yeah, anyways. Continuing on here. We have a very cool sequence here. Mayus is going to just... I feel like Mayus has a lot of, like, knowledge on when exactly to cancel out of the SDPC, like, extension. That, like, whenever they do it, like, they're fine. S-prop, very interesting. Does see the C-spin there. And also executes it very nicely. Into the STSD, Mayus is just trying to end it right now. Big multiplier as well, keeping combo going with that Z-spin. Just so much coming out. Mayus is, like, clipping the guy, man. Dang. And yeah, like, just like that. Mayus moving on. You know, like, update bracket then. It's 11-1 for Mayus. Yeah, just like that, Mayus moves on to winners finals to fight winner of our next match, I believe, that we're playing. And in losers, we'll have Maya versus Cosmos here. Yeah, that should be correct. I feel like, I guess it's like more fitting for the graphic if I have like Mayus on the bottom, because that's where Mayus came from. But yeah, okay. Let me get the next match on screen. See, like, typically if I'm in the background, I'll just do it in between, or like during the set itself, but I have to commentate, so there will be a second of wait. Just give me a moment here. And alright, next match will be Potatoes and First Flight here. Fire Knight Souls. First Flight. You know. Against Potatoes, I was wondering, like, oh yeah, Mayus was like #1 seed last time. Surely that will be #1 seed. No, it's Potatoes. It is Potato. Potatoes. Who is, despite being Irish on their Tetrio profile, I don't think it's actually Irish. Anyways, it's a good bit. Okay, Locks for warm up. Yeah, okay. Alright, we do have a confirmation of a warm-up here. What? 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 Hang on, look at this. What? Potatoes left instantly. Okay, that's not right. Hang on. I literally started it and it said game. Because Potatoes disconnected before the game started. That was really funny. I wish you could have seen it. It was really funny. that was hilarious. Alright, take 2. Okay, no instant death this time. We're just going into it. Warming up now. For some reason, I thought Fire Knight was doing sewer or something. On the other end, we have Potatoes with just a huge spike. As Potatoes does. Oh, wait, First Flight got moved into Spectators for being AFK. That's funny. Because I moved her out, and I was like, huh, I wonder why she went there. That was just literally because the game thought she was AFK. That's kind of dumb. Alright. Alright, into the game now. Winner fights Mayus. Oh, Potatoes accidentally clicked my sprint. That's funny. At least it didn't happen during the set. But I guess it can only happen right before, like, a game anyways. Unless you're, like, clicking on something mid-set. That's very funny. Alright. Solid continuation from First Flight here. Potatoes is playing above 3.6 right now. There is going to be an inevitable speed advantage here when you're talking about like such a big like rank gap. Like the top 10 of players. I don't even think 24. No, it's like I wonder if like Potatoes is like number 50. I don't know. I remember like top 10 being like 24,997, right? Which is crazy. But either way, if you're in that upper echelon, you're going to have just so much more speed, unfortunately, than like 99% of Tetrio players. Which is just an unfortunate reality of how skill-based Tetris is as a game, like the exponential skill curve in action. But, you know, Fire Knight's still holding her own right now. Oh, my computer cannot handle Tetrio sometimes. It's very rare. Anyways, nice 10 spike there. 10 spikes though, like, I feel like these top players are just going to eat them for breakfast. Kinda just how it is. Oh, the eyepiece misdrop actually could put a stop to things. Potatoes forced to find a way to open that garbage well before Fire Knight can get some pressure out, but again, that speed difference is just makes that, like, barrier. Like, Potatoes' misdrop has to be pretty darn bad to really make too big of a dent, unfortunately. Fire Knight at the top, going to try to get out. Nicely done. Yeah, again, holding her own. Creating a 2-minute match here. Not bad at all. And Tato's with a couple of misdrops. Fire Knight could actually take advantage of like any like margin time that there is. Because like that just makes the game a little more volatile, and Tato's is actually going to top out first game to Fire Knight Souls here. First flight. Very, very well done. Oh, the team misdrop, but Tato's does not have PC either, so kind of just a neutral game. 1 APM from Tato's. Alright, there's the attack coming out now. We're starting to see it. That was definitely one of the opening games, the opening phases of all time. Yeah, but that was a very long first round too. That was very, very respectable. I have heard Tato's like described as a defensive player, which I don't disagree with. That at the same time, I've seen him like play offensive too, and he has the speed to do it, right? Like that's not really debatable. And unfortunately, with a bit of a misdrop from first flight there, Tato's is going to take yet another round. Or no, actually the first round. What am I talking about? Evening up the set. Just, yeah, there's the offense I was talking about. 180, 200 APM-ish range. That was crazy. Yeah. Tato's trying to keep it up here. Ooh, but first flight with a really nice little bit of pressure there. Trying to place her spike really, really well. Doesn't quite work, unfortunately, but still not in a bad spot at all. But unfortunately, Tato's is going to be able to pressure, taking it to 3-1. Alright. TKI start, classic. Tato's performing a bit of the waiting game here. Using some of that garbage accepting skill. And just gonna spike a little bit there. Maybe not as big of a spike as Tato's would have hoped for though. Considering that now he's kind of in a disadvantage. But is gonna be able to get out still. Oops, solid board actually. Yeah. Just gonna be fast and setting up just like very, very clean damage, especially with like, I believe a donation coming up. First flight with a very strong opener to kind of kick off the clean send between them. Tetris was named that after Tetra and tennis, and I guess they are serving garbage to and from each other. Potatoes gets a spike there. Clean shot, 1-5. Right, very, very nice first PC from first flight, but does not quite get the second. Tato's is going to be able to counter spike here. Tato's actually thinking about how best to convert off of that stack. There was a bit of skimming required, but first flight with a bunch of unfortunate misdrops, and it like the garbage actually pushes like the highest part of her board above the like place where she would have popped out. So their piece spawned, but it really should not have been able to. Very unfortunate. Tato's with just a very quick round again. All these like quick rounds really do add up here. And we're seeing that. Now yet again. Just like with the PC, doesn't quite have a second in store. Still gonna set up a lot with that LST and taking her second round here. No sweep here. In fact, doubly not a sweep here. Oh, is there lag? No? What? Wait, did she say anything in chat? Hang on, let me like quickly do this. There's like no lag otherwise. That's 8-2. That, that's not correct. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if there was like an internet issue or something. But, she definitely just disconnected. I think it was actually 7-2 because of like Tetra adding one. Alright, yeah, 7-2. I'm just gonna quickly do a quick check. I think it should be fine. Let me check if like Tato's gets the choice. I don't remember if Tato's gets the choice. After one disconnects. Okay. Let's resume for what the score was. Yeah, so Tato's just has to reach 4 points, and First Flight just has to reach 9. Alright, we're back. Alright, we're going into it now, again. Back into the swing of things here. Tato's with a very cool setup. Love to see it. Okay. Very, very solid start there. Just gonna efficiently downstack all of that garbage. 8-4. 8-2 for Tato's here. For a board to check in, unfortunate. We're not gonna do. I don't see the need to do top outs when we have the power of like counting. Which I guess Tetris players don't typically have, but and it's fine. Because there's a lot of top outs in the first 11, so it's just It's fine. We have unfortunate misdrops from First Flight here, and Tato's is gonna. Ooh, wait. Oh no. Okay, I was like, wait, that's so little, and then the rest of the garbage came in. I was like, oh, that's where it went. I was like, wait, why is First Flight able to live? And then there was like just so much lag, unfortunately. Tato's is on match point now. Okay, First Flight playing very methodically right now. Trying to just stay alive and probably recalibrate just a bit. solid conversion there. Ooh, a lot of damage coming in from first flight though, or to first flight, and yeah, no, unfortunately unable to get out. And with that, that's the game. That's the set. I can do this. Left abort. So we don't have to do anything else, and we'll be going into our next set here. Alright, hang on. Where is the thing? So yeah, that would be 11-2. Kudos. So I believe we move on to losers, I would assume. That would be my guess. Yeah, so next would be Cosmos and Mimirai here. Yep. Okay, let me get that on the board. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, yep, next match, Cosmos and Mirai here. Another close one in that U-rank range. Mirai is, or like Maya's like very, like relatively slow for a rank, I feel like. Like 1.8 is like pretty darn efficient, I think. So that's very interesting. Yeah, we will be getting a warm-up now. Here we go. Solo comps? No way. Yeah, there's no one else. It's just me. I'm alone. Luckily, this tournament isn't too big, so I can handle it, I think. The issue is if I will have enough energy later for Sussy Science. Anyways, speaking of energy, Cosmos did not build up. Well, I think they had like a decent 4-wide stack. Like they had the energy stored in that for something good, but unfortunately couldn't quite convert off of it. Potential energy, true. 4-widing is actually like stockpiling potential energy. Just didn't convert it to kinetic. Did not follow thermodynamics. Wait, so where did that energy go? Wait, if it doesn't get converted to kinetic or energy, then where does it go? Because you can't have it just you can't have that energy just disappear, because that's not how physics works. Yo, opener? Mimiraya, wait, does have the PC here, and Cosmos does not have an answer. First round, there was definitely a pretty big like speed difference between that opener and like mid game. Very nice. Yeah, I think Maya's like speeding up compared to that first set we saw. Maybe like a bit more warmed up now. Meanwhile, Cosmos with the PC, or not the PC, the 4-wide, the issue is like just based on how like funnel stacking works, there was like no way to get to that garbage with the multiplier, I don't think, because there was no way to like clear that off that remaining bit. And yeah, Cosmos doesn't have big like combo either. What am I listening to? Incredible commentary. I gotta make some bangers while I'm here alone, because now there's no one to stop me. That's the thing. I can say whatever I want. There's no limit. That's a different tournament. Anyways. Shoutouts if you got that one. Looks like Maya's gonna try to build something in the center here. I get the joke? Good. Based. Oh, wait, Cosmos barely able to survive, but ooh, there's still some more pressure that Maya can get out. Still barely living, but just still not quite enough. I can go on VC and troll, you could. Too early for me to hear, thanks for letting the science. Yeah. I remember, like, making a chemistry joke in chat because it was on my mind from school. It is very weird when you like kind of cross that with like stuff you do outside of school. If you're like taking physics right now, like I apologize, you know. Oh, wait, Cosmos able to find the SRS kicks to get that eyepiece over. Still needs a bit more. Can they do it? Good survival, jeez. I would have definitely choked up there, and unfortunately doesn't quite know how to put that eyepiece. Because, like, they could have done it to the left, but, they couldn't. Yeah, then they wouldn't have been able to get something over it. Does kind of sound. I guess, like, if Maya, yeah, Maius, yeah, kind of similar. Similar names for sure, and okay, looks like Cosmos building a few skins at the top. Is gonna be able to make it down a little bit more though. Both players do have some clean garbage hiding beneath their stack right now. Maya gets to it first. But this is a very jagged stack for her, and Cosmos is going to be able to take advantage of that. Ooh, very nice height difference for Cosmos, actually. This could be good, but Cosmos gets a little bit threatened by, like, a bit of pressure from Maya. I think that's what you really want to do. Like, if your opponent is going to have that clean pressure, you have to interrupt them before they're able to, like, get something good out. This is a scary position for Cosmos, and unfortunately hesitates, I think, a little too much. Still really good survival, gets the mini TSS at the top as well, but is also going to have to use up that eyepiece, but does get to another one. Cosmos, like, top of board survival is very, very good. Like, I don't really see too many people, like, even at, like, 24K, like, being able to get out of situations like that. Like, even if you have, like, even if you, like, think, oh yeah, like, I can do this and do that and then get out, like, you have to actually execute it too. Like, not, there's, like, a couple of, like, factors that make it just so hard. Like, for me, at least, what gets me a lot is, like, the fact that sometimes you have your wall built up, so your finesse, if you try to, like, be fast because you realize, oh yeah, I need to be fast, I need to get out, and then, like, the walls are built up, you need to unlearn your tap back finesse, or, like, be careful of that, and I just always, it's very easy to forget that. There's a lot of things that, like, go into, like, executing, as well as, like, floor kicks and stuff. It's just, it's very, very difficult once you're at the top. Yeah, the Cosmos has kind of been fighting for his life here. This could be a pretty darn big upset, or, like, pretty decently sized upset, honestly. Like, Maya is playing pretty darn well, given her opponent's speed. I feel like she's definitely, like, again, like, just playing faster than what we saw from her before. And just also just playing so solid. Cosmos, well, yes, the top of board survival is impressive. The fact that he's, like, getting in those positions more often isn't ideal, obviously. Like, it's one of those, like, strengths that you don't really want to have to use. And, yeah, from the looks of things, Cosmos, again, not in the greatest of positions. Oh no, the T misdrop in the... Oh no, that's rough for Cosmos. Like, at the top, every misdrop is just kind of compounded. The like, T-spin attempt there, forced to put the eyepiece there, that's not gonna work out well. And Maya up 6-1 right now. Pretty darn big lead. Cosmos, however, does show signs of life with that PC. Is just gonna start stacking up in the center right now. Not bad, all things considered. And Cosmos is so good at surviving. He's so used to being high in the galaxy. So true. I mean, hey, space is a pretty hostile environment, all things considered. I would not blame it. That's a banger pun right there. Yeah, but it looks like Cosmos right now. Playing pretty decently. Ooh, but now Maya with a rough board state is gonna be able to go down regardless. Cosmos with the SCSD there. But Maya has such a clean board that she can just counterspike so well. And Maya brings it to 2-7 here. Still 4 more games. That's crazy though. If this was in Tetra League, like can you imagine how much TR Maya would gain from that? That would be crazy. But TR is just numbers, and Cosmos with some really large ones from just a bunch of PCs. That is the power of opener here, and if Cosmos can get more of those like quick rounds, like anything can happen here. Like those like quick rounds are relatively easy to snag and like can just even up the points straight away. If Maya isn't careful of the opener, the dreaded almighty opener. The thing is, like, if you know how to, like, the thing about opener maining, right, like, I hear a lot of people say, oh yeah, you just need to learn how to counter it, and yeah, that is true, it is, like, kind of a matchup check, but it's very execution dependent as well, right? Like, for both players, I guess. And if one player succeeds the execution check and the other player fails, like, even if they both know the strategy, it just kind of depends on how well you're playing at the moment. If you can win or lose against or as an opener main, you know? Cosmos waiting to cancel here with this PC. I guess just to farm for another one, but Cosmos unfortunately doesn't quite have it. Still going to be able to get down though. And yeah, bringing it closer here, 5-7, the lead is shrinking. Cosmos could be looking at a comeback here to take the set from behind. 4-wide time from Cosmos. Oh, and Cosmos unfortunately has to use up both eyes that he had in his queue. Maya is gonna be fine for now. The PC? What kind of small fish RNG game wizardry was that? And I don't even know if the submissions are still open. They're like closing very, very soon if they haven't already. What a down stack. And yeah, that is gonna give him the round. Suddenly the game, the lead has shrunk from like five games to 1. Cosmos waiting for that garbage. Building TKI there. Might not have been as aware of the garbage as I thought because he kind of like builds over it, but this also is the opener phase. It really doesn't matter. You can just skim out. Everything's fine. Yeah, from the looks of things here, Maya kind of slowing down a little bit. Still able to open up that garbage. Cosmos with an STSD incoming. Maya forced to use up both of her like Tetrises just to cancel. So yeah, both players sent spikes at the same time, kind of just cancels out. But Cosmos still has more board to work with here. Does send off another spike. Maya needs to get to that garbage pretty soon here. Oh, and the misdrop! Oh, that's the finesse thing I was talking about. Maya had like the eyepiece stacked up on the left and tried to do dash tap back, but because that eyepiece like moved the wall like basically 1 block inwards, that hurts, you know? It's very unfortunate. You hate to see that happen. It's so like hard to be like aware of that. Oh, and huge 4-wide. Big spike. That is going to be the lead back to Cosmos here. Now, can Cosmos maintain it going into the finale here? Or can Maya take some really, really nice spikes to seal the game. Going for some really good pressure right now. Cosmos in a very rough spot, and Maya doesn't seem to be stopping here. And no, yeah, Cosmos cannot. There's no way to even get out of that. Maya evens it up again, 8-8. Anyone's game here. Only 3 games left. This is an A-ranked Tetra League game. Division 3, IFT, yada yada. Ooh, but Cosmos with the first kind of misdrop of the game here. Gonna need to get out of this pretty soon. Maya does have the pressure, and that's gonna be game not the 9th point for Maya. Going into the end of the set. Ooh, the Z-piece misdrop is a little rough though. This time Maya has to deal with the misdrop right off the bat. Gets another one, unfortunately. That's fine, I think. Yeah, definitely not an undoable series of events, especially if Cosmos doesn't build up too big of a spike here. And Maya does seem to be getting out, able to cancel off the spike that Cosmos had built up. Does have a T-spin at the top there. Kind of comes up her well, but at the same time, she's fast enough to get out. Ooh. Alright, it's a little bit of a rough spot, but that's okay. Yeah, no, Maya is now just completely out. We're just in a bog standard mid-game. Cosmos with an unfortunate misdrop there. Maya looking to capitalize a little bit, building up a 9-0 at the top, but doesn't quite have a quad built up. Going to misdrop the T-piece, and suddenly this looks kind of bad for Maya. And the game is evened up yet again. Maya, this is where you stop listening to commentary and, like, focus hard, you know? Like, pause the stream or something. Oh! Okay. Base, but oh no! It looks like in the time that I told her to pause, Cosmos has built up a 4-wide, though this 4-wide will only send cheese. The thing is that a lot of cheese. Like, it doesn't quite have the multiplier at the end of it, but one bit of pressure if Maya can't get down in time, and that's gonna be it. I feel bad now, because I told her to, like, pause right as like Cosmos did something that would have really benefited from her, like, sending and interrupting. Unfortunately, that's gonna be match point to Cosmo. I feel bad now, but it's fine. We're gonna see. This could be the last game. Both players piecing now. Cosmos is just gonna cancel it out. Maya does send it off, so she does have the time to build up a fractal first. This is gonna be kind of a tight spot. Maya with a really clean counting to 4. That was really nice. Playing really solid. Cosmos doesn't have the greatest board to kick you off of. And Maya with the like T-spin single here. With a bit of pass-through, Maya does have the little bit of garbage to send, and I think this is gonna be a tiebreaker. Stratosphere tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all of our non-binary pals out there. We got ourselves a match here. Yeah, from the looks of things here, it's a very, very close match to start out. Maya is playing a little safer, which I completely understand in this position. Just kind of staying low as she can while Cosmos sends his pressure. Oh, and Maya with the final bit to close it out there. Taking a very, very solid win under her belt to advance. 11-10. Super close set. Wow. I did not expect that to be that close, too. Like, that was crazy. Yeah, definitely not the outcome that I would have predicted. Because I like sometimes I just kind of go off of numbers. I have not seen like Maya play before today. Like I've seen her in chats, like a lot of like Twitch chats that I didn't know she was like this goated with the sauce too. But yeah, Maya moves on to face First Flight here. So that's gonna be cool. Wait, I think we do winners first though. Alright. Very well done. Alright, let me check what we're doing next just to be safe. Losers. Winners finals. Yeah, winners finals first. Okay. Got it. We'll be moving on then. Potatoes. Mayas. Right, so yep, next up, winners finals, Potatoes and Mayas here. C1, C2. This is gonna be high X tetrio. I'm having a stroke. Okay. Check for warm up, as always. Have to do the classic. Sure. Yeah. Cool. Warm up it is then. Into the set. Here we are. We're gonna see a bit of LST here. Potatoes playing at over 4 PPS, speeding his heart out here. Mayas not far behind though. Both players are zooming right now. Definitely a pretty jarring difference from the last set we just watched. Gotta get used to this like super fast, high-paced gameplay yet again. And Mayas this time going to be able to spike up just a little bit. Ooh. The skim at the top. Perfect survival there. Potatoes is unfazed even by that huge spike that Mayas was able to pull from that position. Ooh, the pass-through is really bad actually in that spot. Potatoes accepts some garbage that I don't know if he really wanted to. Able to count the 4 though, and now Mayas with a really tough position there. Just didn't have the pieces, I don't think. Like, they did not have a good combination to really get out of that pressure from Potatoes. And this is gonna be a good set for sure. Both these players are agreeing. We're getting into it now. Here we go. It's time to zoom. Mayas trying for something here. Okay, yeah, the like IP spin tuck thing for the TKI classic. Ooh, Potatoes is sending so much already. Ooh, big spike from Mayas here. Takes a little too long to build out that like left side though. So like there's still some time for Potatoes, and Potatoes takes advantage of it pretty well. The double clutch clear to stay alive, but that T-spin overhang is super greedy for Mayas there. Potatoes is gonna take game 1. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. This is gonna be a really good set. Mayas going for the PCO fractal setup that you see on Small Fish's channel one time. You've seen. Can't even talk anymore. Mayas with good awareness. No, hey, I cannot. I have to like use the next piece there and like able to do that just in time to avoid covering up their well. Nice multiplier there. Ooh, Mayas with a really nice little parapet, I think. Wait, no, it's like STMB, I think. I don't know, it's the 3-wide thing. But unfortunately, Potatoes is just able to pressure Mayas out there. 2-0 to Tatoes. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot of damage coming out from Tatoes now. Mayas with a good counter, but we still need just a little more here. Very, very solid board for Mayas now. They are going to be able to send a ton of damage now. Down-stacking the entire board. Right now, it feels like Tatoes is on the defensive, but at the same time, he does have the speed to really make it out here. Ooh, and Tatoes with the eyepiece misdrop, that is rough. Mayas is going to be able to take it. There's like a concept that is kind of applicable here. Or like if you think about it, right, like pods are like almost twice as good for like down stacking as you think they are, because not only do they you go down for, but you also send for to block with. So like you can like in theory, if you're like in a bad if you have a bunch of garbage in your queue, you're like down stacking like 8 with a single quad. But that meant like when Tatoes like 2 rounds ago at this point, because I'm like pretty far behind now with this tangent. When Tatoes misdropped that eyepiece, like Tatoes was giving up 8 lines of room, which like really screwed him over. But anyways, 2-2 tied game. This is a very, very close set. And Tatoes is going to misdrop there. Ace is up 3-2 now. Ooh, big all clear from Tatoes. Mayas is going to be able to follow suit, I believe, or not follow suit with an all clear, but follow suit with some down stacking. This T-spin triple is so greedy from Mayas, but it just barely works out. 17 spike. Tatoes cannot get out. What a setup from Mayas. Like right at the top of her board, and Mayas makes it out. The stick spin coming out, big damage, but Tatoes is ready for it, able to cancel it out just in time. The counter spike coming in, and Mayas with a single misdrop can't quite make it out, unfortunately. Alright, going for a bit of an LST here. Mayas is building up so much right now. Able to continue on. Very nice 15 spike as well. And Mayas was about to just completely make it out. Right, going for another stick spin here. Tatoes is ready for it. Just gonna speed out this Hachi. Yeah, it looks like Tatoes' counter to stick spin is just Hachi spin fast enough to just completely block, you know? And it does seem to work out if you're that fast of a player. There's like Tatoes is very, very comfortable with that opener. Ooh, but oh no, Mayas does not have a T-piece, unfortunately, and she tops out. 5-4. Right? Looks like... Oh no, another misdrop from Mayas there. Tatoes is able to take advantage of it. 5-5, even game. Oh no, another eyepiece misdrop. Mayas needs a way out. They are going to be able to find a bit of canceling here. Oh, and Tatoes with the misdrop on the eyepiece is so much. Unfortunately, like the double eyepiece in the center is not what you want to see in that position. I feel like Tatoes has actually had that like a very similar misdrop to that. Might need to like brush up on his directional finesse on the rotations there See, I'm built different. I don't know it, so I can't mess it up. Except I actually do all the time. And also it's less good. Anyways. Umeus is building up another T-spin there. Trying to squeeze literally every single bit of pressure they can right now. Oh, and good spike from Meus. Bring it to 7-5 here. Thought about counting to 4, I think. Meus does not go for it. Oh, there's the counting to 4. Meus was looking for one of those. Takes the TSS into it. Very, very cool. Big spike. Taters is gonna need to downstack it. Ooh. Again, another good spike. Meus keeping up that back-to-back for a pretty decent period of time, but can't quite make it out still. And Taters is gonna take it that time. Taters just had a better position, unfortunately, for Meus, even though, like, well, I guess Meus just got spiked up too much. Like, Meus was building for something big, but just couldn't quite manage it. Ooh, big spike, 23! Taters canceled most of it out, though. Yeah, and seems to be doing alright so far. Ooh, and Taters is able to get a spike just as Meus is, like, building up a fun setup. I feel like that's just kind of what happens to me whenever I play Tetrio. Like, I want to build something cool, and then I realize, oh, wait, I'm not in the safest spot to do it. I guess that's more of a skill issue for me than what happened to Meus. Because I feel like Meus just kind of got, like, blindsided by that one. Like, I don't think they were in a bad spot. They just built it at the wrong time. I don't know. I can't analyze X-Rank gameplay precisely. What I can say is that these two players are very, very, very good at the game, for sure. Meus with a very nice little conversion. Going to keep up the 5-4. Tatos receiving some garbage now. Pretty clean. Meus is... oh no! Kind of miscalculates that T-spin, unfortunately. Gonna need something big, but does get a T-spin on top of that. Very, very nice way to resolve that and stay in the game here. I really like that donation. That was really cool. Ooh, very, very nice donation from Meus. Building up a fractal, very greedy. But it does seem to work out. Meus did have another T-piece, but unfortunately doesn't quite get the I-piece there. I don't know if that was a floor kick or something, because it was pretty darn close to the top. But yeah, Meus did not get the right rotation for the finesse. And Meus evening up the game yet again with a very quick round with that like C-spin opener. Yeah, okay, what's gone with Shiro? I'm like 90% sure now. Ooh, the C-spin into upgrade to get that C-spin that into the well. Very, very nice stuff. Tato is building up a fractal now. Gonna try to get down. Okay, both players kind of in a similar position. They're like mid-board, a little bit of garbage that's like clean to work with, but X-rank players build up and build down so quickly that I don't like this position their position just changes like very, very quickly. Holy crap. Holy Meus at the top has enough leeway to work with to get out. Also managing to fix their stack there. Big spike. 9-8. Mayas is now up 1. Bit of MKO here. Don't make the joke. I will not. Okay, building for a nice counting to 4. Just able to stay alive, just barely there, like, was building in the center right as that spike came in. No! No! No, not like that! Ah, that is such a heartbreaking way to lose a round. The L piece misdrop, that hurts. But Mayas just has to shake it off here. Going for the DPC. Can the Gombo DPC succeed? It does. Tato's forced to downstack so much pressure. I highly doubt another one's going to be able to come out in time. Yeah, no, definitely not. But Mayas is still in a good spot. But Tato's with the mid-tier. Hello? What is happening? What is going on? What was that? Where do you get that? Hello? I'm still starstruck by that. And Mayas in a tight position here. Barely survives! Oh, and... Oh, man. Dude, what was that round? Mayas, like... The only reason they died was due to, like, really greeting for that L-spin placement. Realizing, oh yeah, that's slightly more flat. But, like, with such a high board at that rate, like, that hesitation, I think, was worth so much more than like, a slight bit of cleanliness. It's very, very hard to, like, make split-second decisions like that. And, like, make the right ones all the time, every time. So yeah, I understand. I assume, like, Mayas knows exactly what they did wrong there, but it's fine. Live and learn. Just gotta shake it off and see if they can bring it to tiebreaker here. Ooh, bit of a rough position. Ooh, Mayas building up, covering up the well for maybe a count to 4. Oh no! Ah, that, yeah. I think there was a misdrop there. I feel like that O piece was meant to, like, go back 1. And then Mayas, like, put it over the well, which really limited their options, unfortunately. And yeah, Tatos is going to take that 11-9. What a close set. And if these two meet in grand finals, which I assume they will, just a guess, who knows, maybe a crazy upset can happen. But assuming these two meet in grand finals, it could really, really go either way. It was so close. Oh, I didn't put Tatos in grands. But yeah, Mayas moves losers, and Tatos moves to grands. Which means our next match, we only really have one match we can even play at this point, so I'm just gonna put that up now. It's going to be a run back from the first match we had of the stream here, I believe. Yep, first, definitely a run back now. Gonna have, first flight, Mimi Raya. This one's gonna be interesting for sure. Alright, I will check for warm-up. Thing is, right, Mimi Raya beat the, like, 24.2k, right? Cosmos is 24.2, yeah. So, like, she definitely has the capacity to. I don't know if it's like a counter or anything, but like, for what it is, for what it's worth, like, that was a really good upset, and there's definitely the potential for another, depending on how things go. We'll see. We're going into warm-up now, both these players in that U rank range. Also, First Light is very good, though, so this will be tough either way. And she'll be, like, looking to prove that she can still win. Yeah, a bit of a speed advantage here. I'm probably focusing too much on the numbers as well. Like, I feel like playstyles might tell a different story. We'll see. Again, though, like, as I mentioned in like, her set against Cosmos, I think Maya's playing a little faster right now. Like, I feel like she's, like, hanging around 2 instead of, like, 1.8, which is, like, pretty substantial in, like, a matchup where, like, every single... You're just getting, like, you're just have no room to breathe, so, like, anything you can do for yourself is really helpful. But yeah, here we go. Into the game now. We are moving into losers semifinals here. Winner fights Mayus, and then winner of that faces off against Tato's. You will see. No Fonzie PC, unfortunately. Maya was definitely looking for it there. Not quite able to find it. And, ooh, Fire Knight with a couple of unfortunate misdrops. But she does manage to cancel it pretty nicely there. Ooh, Maya's committing to this STSD. Ooh, the pass-through is really bad for her, actually. She really needed that to cancel. And now with those, like, misdrops at the end there, Fire Knight has enough room to move around. Both players were at the top, so if, like, Maya had both T pieces ready, maybe there could have been, like, something with a spike, but unfortunately unable to. Another internet! Oh no, please, not like this. This is so sad. No. Azura's so cool. Hello, Serge. You're cooler, though. I'm just running the stream. There's, like, other people who, like, do the other stuff behind the scenes. I just run the stream and commentate. Just gonna have to wait for first fight to come back. Continue from 1-0, I believe. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so... I believe that was 1-0. 2 first fight. Running stream while calming? Yeah, I mean... Okay, there is just gonna be a top out because it's like 1. Why not? Yeah, it's not too hard to do that. I've like gotten so used to running the stream at this point. It's kind of second nature, so I can handle it. Ooh, first flight has such a good stack, or such a good like spike there. Oh no, the misdrop on the S piece, and Maya has like very little room to breathe, and just unfortunately just not gonna be a down stack there. First flight up to 2 points now. Okay. Trying for Fonzie PC yet again. Feel like that's a Maya favorite here. First flight, ready for it. And yeah, just gonna spike her out like immediately here. And there's unfortunately not much room for Maya to like do much about it. 0-3. Okay. Both players going for TKI here. Maya has so much clean garbage, but like at the same time, there's a bit of a speed difference here in first flight, looking to try to pressure her out, but not before Maya actually gets out in time. Going to cancel as much as possible to stay alive here. A lot of damage incoming for Maya, and First Flight's gonna take it again. A very unfortunate spot. Okay. Maya setting up a little bit here. Ooh, big spike from First Flight, actually. Again, like, these spikes are really, really good for First Flight. Like, that's... I feel like in, like, Maya's, like, previous set, where, like, she took the upset against Cosmos, I feel like Cosmos didn't really spike as much as I think they needed to. Like, it's far easier to deal with constant pressure than to deal with, like, spiky, like, just pressure that comes in, like, bursts, you know? Ooh, big 25 spike, and First Flight doesn't have an answer to that. First game on the board for Maya. Alright. Okay, SDPC, First Flight's going to do it pretty darn quickly, going for the like, floating continuation that I see pretty often. Looks pretty cool. Works pretty well, too. Yeah, and both players in kind of a similar spot, like the lots of clean, a little bit on top. Maya staying low though, really nice, like staying really low to that garbage, making sure she has access to make it out of any situation. And she is managing pretty darn well here. But First Flight also with the cancel here, gonna be able to send, and now Maya's gonna initiate a counter spike. 12 with that donation over the well. Another game to Maya there. Keeping things up pretty nicely. Okay. Ooh, First Flight with a really nice spike there. Very quick. 2-6 right now. Going to... Maya's gonna build a Gamashiro. First Flight waiting to cancel the PC, trying to interrupt the PC stall for Maya. It does seem to work out, though I don't know if she had the right build for a PC anyways, but either way, no opener remaining here. We're just gonna see a pretty typical game now. Maya's greeting so hard for this. Yeah, denies that bottom T-spin for a chance at activating the top, but what cost? First Flight has a decent board to pressure off of now, and opening up her well, that's gonna be it. 2-7. Okay. Looks like we're gonna see a Mr. T-spin opener from Maya. Almost got 1 in 10. That's not quite. I thought she did for a second, but she did not. See, a pretty typical game here. First Flight building up a 7-2. But Maya about to retort with a 6-3 of her own. That's like pretty darn strong. Not before like First Flight's able to send some though. Force Maya to cancel. And now Maya's in a pretty vulnerable spot. Forced to like take the like less efficient option just to downstack on time. It's a really close one here. Maya with such good survival, able to make it down to that garbage just in time. Bit of pass through though, puts her right back into it. Can she make it out? Using IPs. Excellent survival skills, though. Still maintaining. Even while First Flight is holding 100 APM. What is... Good survival is what all I can really say here. I would be dead several times over in this position. For real. This is very close. Maya seems to have made it out, though, but not before First Flight tries to put her back into it. This time, though, it's pretty darn clean, which gives Maya the room she really needs here. Bit of waiting. First Flight setting up an Imperial Cross now for the double T-spin Tetris. Sorry about that. And Maya able to cancel there. Very nicely done. Ooh, and First Flight, however, is still enough pressure to just take it. Alright. Maya going for the Gamashiro yet again. A little bit of passer, I think. Maya staying as clean as possible. It's just First Flight's been putting her under a ton of pressure so far. Alright, nice kite-on from Maya. First Flight with a couple of unfortunate misdrops. Maya is gonna keep on with this 9-0 here. Does accounting to 4 as well. She kind of blocks off her well, unfortunately, and First Flight's completely out at this point. A little bit of cheese on both players, but mainly Maya, I think. But Maya's like made it through now. Bit of a slower game right now. Like, neither player really... well, actually, no, they're both at like darn good APM. It just feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like they're being sent up too much. They're both probably canceling each other out pretty darn well right now. Darn. People say that anyways. Right, solid continuations here. Maya finds the perfect spins and tucks to keep that stack pristine here. Nice 180. Gonna try to seal up the stack, but there's just so much damage coming in from First Flight. And yeah, there's just so much pressure coming in again. First Flight, I think, like, playing a little more methodically this set, and it seems to be working out very well. Ooh, the solid Tetris spike there, the like double Tetris T-spin, whatever. All of the throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Maya, and Maya doesn't budge quite yet. Still pretty high up though, but she's not in danger quite yet, and she is gonna be able to make it out pretty easily here. Yeah, and that's gonna be another game to Maya. Alright. Both players seem to be going decently right now. Maya's building up, doing a bit of the up stack. Ooh, 13! Oh, this is kind of rough here. Ooh, excellent combo there to like block a lot at the top, though that misdrop is pretty bad for her still. Does she know the spin? Wait! Oh, she does! But only after the 180, so she like builds up a little too much. And that puts First Flight on match point here. It's almost time. Unless Maya can take a bunch more rounds here. Oh no, that misdrop on the OPs, that's not catastrophic, but gives First Flight more time to pressure. And pressure she does, that's gonna be it. And just like that, First Flight takes the set over Maya, 11-3. Sounds pretty one-sided, but those games were close. Like, honestly, they were very close. For real, for real. Okay. Let me go ahead and update bracket then. So yeah, 11-3. Yeah, First Flight moves on to face Mayas here in Losers Finals, who is a very, very tough opponent. Like, you know, like very, very hard to fight. Because, may or may not be 24.9k, you know, at that upper echelon, top 100. Very, very darn, very, very, very good. I keep saying darn today, I don't know why that's the case. Really, really good. But yeah, with that being said, I will check for warm-up. And we will be getting into Losers Finals of Stratosphere number 18. Okay. Yes. We have warm-up. Alright. Now, this is gonna be difficult for First Flight, but at the same time, she's been in X rank before. Like, this is a former X player. Like, don't be fooled by 24.1k TR. And yeah, no, the volatile rounds, like, First Flight has the potential to take those. I don't know if it's just, that was a very short warm-up round. But yeah, like, there could be, something could happen. This could be a close set, if not for an upset. I don't know. We'll see. It would be a crazy upset. But yeah. We're gonna be going into things now. Losers Finals. This one's gonna be interesting for sure. Alright. So, first things first, TKI from both players. First Flight, I think, is going to employ some timing. Just due to, like, the speed difference here. Gonna need to, like, play pretty smart. The Wi-Fi. Ooh. First Flight. Again. Oh, that's actually really, really rough, the internet. Just because she's gonna accept so much more at once with, like, no awareness of what her opponent is doing, unfortunately. You have to have, like, full, like, screen watch capability. Like, you need everything you can get here, and hopefully that internet kind of calms down, because, like, if there's that big of a delay between sending and receiving, that is not ideal. Oh my god, yeah, that's a lot of delay. Okay, First Flight barely surviving at the top of her board, but unable to make it out in time. Another point to Mayas there. And, ooh, First Flight keeping things up really well. Oh, wait, the internet, no, please tell me she doesn't disconnect here. Oh no, wait, not a disconnect, just unfortunate. I think those are misdrops at the end, but you can't really tell when you're just, like, you look at it after, like, a while, and it's just, yeah, that's really unfortunate still. This is gonna be a tough one. This is just So much delay. It feels like when you're like playing against so much like internet, it's so much of like a lag in between like sending and receiving. You might want to just like always have something to cancel with, because you never know when you're gonna get hit. Like right then and there. It's probably easier said than done, obviously. Like you can't, I guess that's kind of always the case, but like, I don't know. Doubly so here, just because you have like less information, which is pretty important. I wonder if Mace is going for anything. No, it's just a 6-3. With a really nice, like, counting to 5, like, parapet, like, very, very solid continuations here. A lot of damage incoming, and yeah, as Fire Knight receives it, it's just unfortunately a bit too late. Alright, going for more PCs here. Not quite able to get a second though, and Mace is able to spike. But Fire Knight with the big multipliers, 12 from like a single Tetris there. Oh, but unfortunately can't build the TST in time. Mace is gonna take it. Alright. Mace right now going for the DT cannon. Trying to think about how to build a donation off that, and I feel like that bit of time really hurt Mace. And Fire Knight is gonna take her first game. No snipe. Or no sweep. Alright, trying to find the SCPC solve. Doesn't quite have it, unfortunately, there. No worries, though, we're just gonna shake it off. Oh no, the missed tuck on Fire Knight's end. Unfortunate. But, like, still doable. Oh no, the miss drops. At the same time, though, great recovery from Fire Knight here. Ooh, a lot of damage is incoming right now. Oh, Mace is sending just so much. And, yeah, that's gonna be 1-7. Alright, looks like we have PC attempt from Fire Knight. A little too late. It's gonna receive garbage, but at the same time, gonna be able to send off a lot here. And right now, Fire Knight just needs a little bit of pressure, but Mace has that like speed advantage, and they are gonna get out of it completely into a down stack just for the full board. A lot of damage coming in from Mace now. Oh, and that's so much! Fire Knight does have the ability to play a little bit more. Does actually survive pretty nicely. Again, though, like, Mace has so much now. That's a huge conversion. Alright. Unfortunate misdrop there. Fire Knight is okay, just gonna get out of it very quickly. Mace getting ready for something, I think. I think considering a DT, honestly, I would, knowing Mayus, probably. Oh, this is, yeah, no, far too greedy. Fire Knight taking another one now. Alright, going into SDPC here. Mayus is gonna both players are gonna do the exact same thing. Both players in DPC doing the exact same thing, but... Oh my god, what's happening? But Mayus misdrops it. Mayus losing the opener battle there. What? You don't typically see DPC continue for two players at the exact same time, you know? That's funny, yeah. That was a very funny round. But just like that, a lot of damage coming in from Mayus. Thinking about the DT, doesn't do it because there's probably no way to overhang off of that. Fire Knight has such a good, like, defensive down stack there, but again, so much coming out from Mayus, and that J misdrop hurts. Oh no, the misdrop on the oh no, that misdrop is unfortunate. And First Flight is going to get DPC going here. Mayus is able to send some to stop the PCs, but it's just a little too late. And First Flight taking another point here. The opener maining is working right now. It is countering pretty darn well. Bit of pass through there is gonna keep First Flight from getting another like PC sequence. And Mayus is gonna have the ability to stay alive here. Counter spike, and unfortunately First Flight does not have any T pieces in queue. Mayus is on match point now. Alright, and big PC sequence there. Mayus did not cancel any, took a little too long to build up that 4 wide. Yeah, First Flight was ready for it and just like sent the entire board before Mayus could even like begin the 4 wide. I think Mayus like hesitated on it too, which really hurt. And that misdrop on the opener, again, yet again, basically the exact same outcome. These quick opener rounds are really, they're like starting to stack up now. There's only a 4-game deficit between these two players. Mayus this time with the opener. Not gonna have another one though, and First Flight gets the opener first. Oh no, wait, shit. Oh, wait! This might be the perfectly, if there's no DC here, there's like a perfectly timed like DPC, like, because like, oh no. No, dang it, yeah, she disconnected. I bet she was like DPCing her heart out over there, but unfortunately, the game says no. And yeah, I guess there's just like one point up in the air here. That is unfortunate. I would have 3 boards of garbage if she didn't DC, yeah. Pretty much. Man. It would be so funny. It would be so fucking funny. God, that would have been, it would have been like such a good time and everything. I'm just imagining it. Okay, well, in conclusion, internet issues, I feel that. I have no idea why I'm DCing my internet is fine. That's strange. Alright. I don't know if we're still not... In theory, I guess there's like only like 1 game left to be played. I don't know what the decision is on this. Is this the 2nd disconnect of the set? I don't remember if there's like disconnect for this set already or not. Because, like, according to the rules, if there's a second disconnect, their opponent wins. So I'm unsure. Does anyone remember? Because I'm like, I can't keep track of everything. I don't know what's happening. Great. Am I supposed to like take the like executive role here, make a decision? I'm actually just confused now. We're trying to figure things out. Give us a moment here. I'm like, my brain is not okay. Because I don't think it's the second disconnect because we didn't like play to anything. We didn't like do any top outs or anything. So this would be the first disconnect of the set, actually. Trying to... Alright, so we have received word that that'll just be the end of the set. Because yeah, I mean it would be like getting in, like she'd have to like come back in for like a single game. So she's just gonna give the set to Mayas, which means I'm just gonna say 6-11. Mayas moves on. Here, where is my... I have like so many windows. I'm a mess right now. Okay. Mayas is gonna move on to Grands here. I guess it's 10-6. I guess Mayas took the last set by DC, so I'll just like fix that. But yeah, Tato's Mayas here is gonna be our last set of the day. Rematch from winners finals, which was a very, very close set, 11-9. Both players playing very, very well. Yeah, this should be exciting for grand finals here. Tato's and Mayas. And you know what? Oh, yo, Tato's raid. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna make a... Hang on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a bet. I'm gonna make a bet because this one's really close. I feel like this should be a good bet. Start prediction. Who wins Grands Edition? Tato's. Mayas. For like, yeah, 2 minutes works. Anyways, yeah, good raid. Thanks for coming by, Tato's. I hope your stream went well. And I'm starting a prediction because I think... And this is set 1, by the way. This is only set 1. Don't like bet on Tato's thinking, oh yeah, no, Mayas has to win twice. No. The prediction is always for set 1, just so that like there's no like weighted thing. But Mayas, I think, putting all of their points into Tato's. No, wait, no, Tato's putting all of their points into Tato's, of course. Makes sense. All right, I'll check for Orlo. You gotta vote for yourself. Maya voting on Mayas. Money. This could be a very, very big bet. So like, I'll put on the warm-up now. Alright, here we go. Warm-up inbound here. Maybe to help you decide, but remember this isn't like the prediction itself. This is just gameplay from them. If you're unsure. First of all, we have Hachi and SDPC. Mayas is, ooh, that continuation, a little unfortunate. Trying to keep that well open at all costs. Unfortunately, not quite going to work out, and Tato's is going to take the warm-up. Missed downstack. I think I might have seen it. Actually, Vince, I might have actually seen it. Thanks, Vince. I think if you put O over well and then Z left, right? Is that what you saw? I think I might have seen it. I'm not sure though. Of course like I just make decisions and I don't have like the full like thought process behind why they work. I just make them. But I thought I saw it. But either way, it's just a warm up. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't have worked. It probably wouldn't have worked because I'm bad at seeing things. But yeah. bets are done now, and we will be getting into the game. It's time. For grand finals of Stratosphere 18, there should be a ping. I'll ping the Discord. Copy link quickly. At tournament updates, at stream. Potatoes, winners. Alright, here we go. Into grand finals here. Sorry about the little bit of a silent period. Already, the first game goes to Tatos. Tatos is gonna go for a multiplier here. Mayas manages to get to an eyepiece in time. Going to live and also have such a clean stack, but Tatos with the mid-game PC? That is crazy. Tatos trying to pressure with a 6-3, but Mayas is ready for it. Both players in a decent spot now. Mayas with a bit of a spike. Big spike from Tatos. Mayas in a tight position here. And, oh, Tatos in a rough spot now. Mayas is going to be able to finish out with that pressure. 1-1 for both players. Very, very close. Okay, both players right now, pretty clean board state. Mayas is gonna try to spike out here. Not before Tatos can counter spike though. The OP's donation is nice. Mayas does have the speed to resolve it very nicely. Everything is very nice right now. Except for the score, I guess. But anyways. Mayas starting to build up now. Going for a bit of a continuation. Tatos with a playing far faster right now. 0.6 PPS advantage, just playing really well. Oh no, the L piece on Mayas' end. Very unfortunate for them. Tatos is gonna take a bit of a lead here. A one-game lead, not really, doesn't matter at all in such a close matchup here. With the TSS to keep back-to-back, Tatos is going to counter-spike, though. Mayas cancels a lot of it. Tatos with a fractal there. Good down stacks. Mayas building up a lot in the center there. Takes a bit of a T-skim. Oh, the eyepiece misdrop is kind of bad. Mayas has to burst just a little bit to make up for it, but that's okay. Not the worst misdrop of all time. Still very, very doable. Mayas going for the back-to-back, or the fractal, but Tatos has the ability to counter it very nicely. I don't know why I thought Firestorm for a second. That was weird. Anyways, Albatross, or not Albatross, Hachi Spin here. Mayas going for the stick. Going to get it. Not the perfect piece order, so there's a little bit of a gap, and just barely able to survive on Mayas' end. Though those misdrops put him right back into it, and Tatos is gonna take it. 4-1 right now. I can't talk anymore, sorry. Okay, focus. Bit of an LST coming out from Mayas. Tatos doing the exact same thing right now. Going for the fractal there. Very solid donation from Mayas. Tatos not far behind with one of his own. Mayas with an unfortunate bit of misdrops there. Tatos might be able to capitalize just a little bit. This is hard for Mayas to get out of. And Mayas has to use up some of those eyepieces. Unfortunate. Another game to Tatos here. Yeah, there's some unfortunate misdrops, but I believe. And Tatos with such a big 20 spike there. Huge damage output. This is very solid pressure from Mayas, actually. To start things out with Tatos at the top already, but Tatos ready to counter spike. Mayas might need to stay a little cleaner here. Able to maintain. Not out yet, for sure. Another spike there. But Tatos isn't really in danger right now either. Ooh, the excellent multiplier vision from Mayas from the top to the bottom of the board. Unfortunately, they can't quite continue, and Tatos isn't too hurt by it so far. Mayas trying for a good follow-up now. Unfortunately, maybe panicking just a little bit, but it's alright. Still in a good spot, and those multipliers are still solid as ever, and that resolved so cleanly as well. 2-6, Mayas bringing it back just a little bit here. Building up MKO now, Tatos just going with the 4-5, no end to it. Ooh, Mayas with an unfortunate misdrop there. Oh no, this is rough for them. They do have enough survival, able to get that Tetris to stay alive just a bit longer, and unfortunately can't quite stay alive. Oh man, they were like a piece off from Tetrising and staying in it just a bit more, but unfortunately couldn't quite do it. Maybe not a piece off, but a few pieces off for sure. And they definitely could have had it with more space. And oh no, Mayas trying to put the line in the center, but it's just such a high center spire, like kind of blocks off their next piece. Oh no! Mayas in a rough position here. Still maintaining though. Ooh, nice spike at the end there from Mayas. Okay, going to build up a 6-3 now. Tatos with a couple of misdrops. This could be Mayas' chance. Tatos does have a T-spin to cancel at the top, but still not quite able to make it out, and that's 3-8. Wonder what Mayas is going to attempt to try to snag some quick rounds here. Or just like not attempt to snag quick rounds and just try to play solid. Either way. Right now, Mayas able to take another one here, 4-8. Closing out the lead just a little more. Tatos with a couple of misdrops there. And yeah, just still going here. Tatos with some really fast speed this time. Trying to pressure, forcing Mayas into a little bit more of a defensive position, but Mayas does have the speed to make it work here. Just for how long is the question. Tatos sending so much right now. At 4 PPS, Mayas is in a tight spot. Opts for the really risky J placement. It doesn't quite work out. Tato's at 4-9 now. Just such a... Like, Tato's just turned up the gas so quickly. Though turning up the gas means you're a little more susceptible to misdrops too, and Tato's does misdrop his opener there. Though, again, he's about to make it out. Though not before Maya sends an 18, but Tato's... Oh, the S-piece! And that's gonna definitely be it. 5-9. And... yeah, I don't know. This is... Mayas is definitely turning it on a bit more now. Not before Tato's gets a bit of a counter spike, though. And, oh no, wait! Mayas barely living, does have the Tetris to make it out, but maybe a couple of hesitations at the top. Oh no! No! Oh, that one hurt, that one hurt. The Z piece gets caught at the top of Mayas' stack, and that... every single point Mayas needs right now. Like, Mayas needs every single point they can get. Trying for the 180. Takes a little bit to make the inputs. Tato's is going to have the time to send a ton. Mayas does have a good cancel, though. In time to live right now. Going to make it all the way down. Bit of a scare, though. And Mayas, or Tato's, is not going to give up on the pressure. Still sending more and more and more. And 200 APM, that's going to be it. Wow, okay. Dang. Oh my god. GG's. I am... wow. That was a set for sure. And yeah, with that, Tato's 11-5 is going to take Stratosphere number 18 here. 1 month Tetrio supporter. You know the drill. Wow. Alright. Alright, with that out of the way, thank you guys for coming as always. Pretty darn good tournament despite the size. Like, well, I think we typically have like tournaments around the size, but like for like two top 100 players to join, pretty darn good. For sure, for real. Ah, man. The solo stream commentary is pretty taxing, so I'll just quickly shout out !donate if you want to help support the prize pool, !Discord if you want to join these tournaments if you're eligible, because there's just a weekly series for everyone. Like, if you're SS and below, you have TAWS or STSW, and then you have this for once you've graduated from there. But yeah, check it out, check us out. Very cool stuff. I'm gonna find some to raid if no one has suggestions, because I am kind of beat. Like, I have one suggestion, but it's kinda not ideal if there's somewhere. Oh wait, no, there's a free raid. Oh no, there's, we gotta go TSW, right? /raid Trio. Yeah, they're doing like they're like big event with like the weird rank cap. It's weird. It's a gimmick, but it's like cool. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the specifics. I kind of know because I like read over it a little bit, but then I don't know the specifics. I hope I spelled that right. Yeah, this is the correct channel. They're doing something cool. They're like experimenting super hard. A weird rank cap. It's true though. It is like, there's like no rank cap, but I think it's like teams? I'm unsure. Oh right, there's also, yeah, Jeff Bezos of Twitch betting. Right, Tato's gets a lot of moolah for that. Alright, thanks for completing that. Alright, and anyways, we're gonna rate TSW, check out their event. They're like weird but cool, interesting event with SS and U players, which is like very unusual for them. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. But in any case, thanks for coming out, guys. Speedrun tourney, so true. It's only been 2 hours. It was a small one. Try to get through it quickly, because I don't have that much energy anymore. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. And we'll see you guys later. As soon as I can. Oh, I can't hit the raid button yet. Well, thanks for coming out anyways. Appreciate everyone. I would say thank you to the commentators, but that's just me, and I'm not weird like that. I don't want to, like, thank myself for running the entire stream. Why would I do that? It's alright. Man, I'm tired. But yeah, we're gonna raid now. Thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate it.